Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Dr. Akhila Murthy, your Astro Guide. Today, I want to talk to you about something we all deal with, that nagging voice in our head that remembers every mistake but forgets all the wins. You know, the one you could do everything right 99% of the time, but the moment you slip, that's what sticks up. That's what people comment on, or at least that's how it feels. How does our brain do this? And more importantly, how can we stop being so hard on ourselves? Let's explore the psychology behind this and then decode it through the lens of astrology and palmistry. First, let's understand the psychology behind these thoughts. There's a reason your brain latches on to the bad. It's called negative bias. Evolutionary psychologists tell us this is a survival mechanism. Our ancestors had to remember which berries made someone sick or which cave had the tiger. Focusing on the negative literally kept them alive. But now it means you'll forget all the three people who appreciated your help, but hold on to one rude remark from your boss or your friend. This bias isn't a character flaw, it's biology. If left unchecked, it becomes an inner critic that hijacks your confidence. Now, here's where astrology adds more layers of understanding. In your birth chart, the moon governs your emotional memory. If your moon is in signs like Scorpio or Virgo, you may naturally replay emotional discomfort more intensely. These signs are highly analytical and sensitive. They seek security by anticipating problems. Mercury, the planet of thoughts and communication, also plays a role. If the Mercury in your chart is combust, that is too close to the Sun, or retrograde, you may struggle with self talk and internal clarity. Your inner narrative might be overly critical, always doubting, always over processing. What if Saturn aspects Mercury or Moon in your chart? Then that can create a serious tone of your thoughts, full of guilt, fear, or harsh self judgment. So, this isn't just psychology, it's also your cosmic blueprint. And now, let's look at your hand. In palmistry, the headline tells you how you think, whether you're rational, intuitive, impulsive, or analytical. If your headline is long, deep, and slightly downward sloping, you likely overthink and dwell in the past. If it's chained or wavy, it can reflect mental confusion, lack of clarity, or self doubt. The heartline shows emotional memory. People with poked or broken heartline may carry emotional wounds and criticism longer than others. Even your fate line can show how much you are influenced by external opinions. A line that's interrupted or deeply cut by influence lines may indicate oversensitivity to other people's judgments. So, yes, your inner critics has roots in your stars and hands, not just your mind. Now, let's go back to psychology. Just because negative bias is natural doesn't mean you're powerless. That's where cognitive reframing comes in. This isn't pretending things are great when they are not. It's learning to zoom out and see the full picture. Instead of saying, I messed up that presentation, you ask yourself, what did I learn about my presentation style? Instead of, they must think I am incompetent, you ask, what else could be true? Could they just be stressed themselves? This doesn't make the negative disappear. It simply makes space for the positive to exist alongside it. And interestingly, this kind of mental flexibility is shown in your hand too. A flexible thumb or well-developed mount of moon often suggests emotional adaptability. So the next time your brain starts obsessing over one thing you did wrong, remember, you're wired to notice what's broken, but you're also gifted with awareness, reflection, and the ability to reframe. Look at your moon sign, observe your Mercury placement, read your headline, and then gently interrupt the story your inner critic is telling. Because the truth is, you are so much more than one moment, one flaw and one mistake. If this resonated with you, I invite you to do these things. Hit the like button and subscribe because I share insights every week on how your mind, stars, and hands work together. And if you want a personalized reading combining astrology, palmistry, and psychology, you can book a session at astroakhilamurthy.com. Until next time, honor your wisdom, challenge your thoughts, and remember, clarity isn't found in the stars or your palms alone. It begins in your mind.